Good afternoon, this is Tom at This is BMW. I just have your vehicle in now to carry out your QE work for you. I've also quickly carried out your vehicle health check, which I'll quickly show you around now. Started on the near side front tyre, as you can see there, wearing nice and evenly with a fair amount of tread at around 3 and 4 millimetres. You can see there 3.3 on the inner, 4 on the centre and 4 on the outer. So a fair amount of tread left to go on there. One thing I did pick up on though is, as you can just see on here, the outer edge is just starting to go bald there. Going over to your offside front tyre, as you can see, we're with a lot more tread at around 6 and 7 millimetres. As you can see, 6.5 on the inner edge, 7 on the centre, and once again 6.5 on the outer. More tread on there to go yet. No signs of damage found to this tyre, which is all good and okay. Going over to your front brakes. Front brake pads are wearing very low now at around 3 millimetres, as I'll just show you on this gauge now. As you can see, the red section there is what your pads are currently on, and the green section in the background is what brand new brake pads come at, and as you can see they are very low now in comparison. The pad wear sensor has also touched, but it has been the wire has been cut for it, so this wouldn't trigger a light potentially, which I'll show you in a second. Brake disc through there, as you can see, slight surface corrosion, and also quite a heavy lip on there, so you may require discs on your next pad change. Going over to your front suspension areas, all nice, clean and dry. No signs of any damage or leaks found in either of these areas, it's all good, as you can see on both sides there. And going over to your pad wear sensor issue that I was telling you, as you can see there, it has been broken off, and the remainder of it is just there in the pads. Going over to your engine and gearbox areas, all nice, clean and dry. No signs of any damage or leaks, as you can see there on the engine and gearbox, which is all good. Following your exhaust down to the rear, no signs of damage found to the exhaust system, which all checks out okay. Going over to your near side rear tyre, as you can see, wearing with a fair amount of tread at around 3 millimetres. As you can see, 3 on the inner edge, around 3 on the centre, and just under 4 on the outer edge, so a fair amount of tread left, but just something to keep an eye on. No signs of damage was found to this tyre, which is all good. Going over to your offside rear, as you can see, this tyre's got a lot more tread on at around 6 millimetres, as you can see, 6 on the inner edge, around 6 millimetres on the centre, and 6 on the outer. One thing, however, that I did happen to pick up on is that this tyre is in fact the incorrect size. As you can see there, 225 is the width of the tyre, and it's supposed to be 205, as I'll show you on the near side now. So coming over to the near side, as you can see, it says 205 50/17 there. So we will strongly advise upon having that tyre replaced, even though it's got plenty of tread on. This is in fact the correct one for that wheel. Going over to your rear brakes, rear brake pads through there don't have a lot of thickness on either at all, and they're wearing at around 4 millimetres. As I'll show you now, 4 millimetres is in the amber section, and once again, new rear brake pads coming to around 12 millimetres, which is the green section, so quite a fair amount of wear on those rear pads. I'm also unable to measure your rear brake discs, as the wheel is fitted, so you will require them to be checked on your next pad change. And finally, going over to your rear drive shaft and suspension areas, all nice, clean and dry. No signs of any damage or leaks found in either of these areas, as well, as you can see on both sides, which is all good. Other than that, that's pretty much your health check all finished off today. I'll lower the car down now, carry out your QE work for you, and we'll get your car ready for collection. Thanks for watching.